What is up, guys? It's KikiZilla 101 here yet again for another Godzilla toy review. And today I'm going to be reviewing the Godzilla 2014 Male MUTO. And yes, I got this guy with my Godzilla 2014 Bandai figure I reviewed before this. I'm actually uploading it as we speak. It's probably why you hear my computer freaking out for no apparent reason whatsoever. It doesn't usually do that. Anyways, this guy, I'm so happy to have a MUTO. This is the first MUTO toy I have in my collection, and it's a Bandai scale, like a 6-inch scaled one, or quote-unquote. Obviously, this is a freaking huge one compared to the size that it actually is to Godzilla 2014. But we'll get on to that in size comparison. Now we're going to start off with detail on this guy. I don't have many good things to say about this figure, unfortunately. And I'm really sad that I have to say that because I love the MUTO, and this is like the only 6-inch scale figure that they have out there right now. Bandai Creations is supposedly coming out with one. I hope they come out with one, a male and a female, and they're good. And depending on you. Now, let's zoom in on the face here. So we do have some, we do have some nice facial detail there. As you can see, the mouth is open. It's just, it wasn't molded. It has like a seal in the middle of its mouth, which is extremely disappointing. And, I'm really unhappy with that. And its chest has some detail here and there. That's pretty much all the detail on this guy. The rest of it is like all smooth. And you could argue, well, yeah, the rest of his body was kind of smooth. Plus, it's like got all its armor stuff. It was not this smooth. And there are smoother guys inside of the Godzilla series that they did so much more detail on inside, or when they made the Bandai figures. They have no excuse for this. And they literally made it exactly like the small, like it looks exactly like the small miniature version. It looks just like it was like put in like the Honey I Shrunk the Kids machine, just magnified it. It's just that bad. I mean, it's just bad. And the paint job is like, the whole thing is flat black with some shiny black here on its legs, like, oh yeah, I gotta wax my legs, cause, you know, MUTO. And then it's got some paint on its face. The only paint on its face is its eyes, and they're not even red. And then it gives it this more of that stupid orange color on its arms, and only halfway there. Doesn't even give it the parts where it actually is on its... and it gives it some brown here. That's it. That is literally it. The detail and paint job on this guy are absolutely hideous. I do not like them whatsoever. The only reason I'd recommend this guy is because he's a MUTO figure. That's it. And I'm really sad to say that. Bandai, what are you doing out there? Like, am I crazy, or are you guys seeing this too? Because it's just, this looks utterly pathetic, in my opinion. Now let's move on to articulation. Even that isn't that great. All you get is a leg that'll move up about this, like that far max, and this far max backwards. So, all the way back, all the way forward. And then you got some, if you put the legs down, you got arms that'll go down to like about there, and then we'll go up to like all the way there. So it gives them some decent articulation just for basic movement. Nothing exciting. Classic Bandai. That isn't bad. The articulation isn't bad. The detail and paint job on this guy are horrible. Oh yeah, there is one more speckle of detail on this guy. and that's his little fin back here. It's actually got lines in it. I actually managed to find more detail on like these little things, but still, you get the gist of it. It's absolutely awful. So Kiki's Little 101. The only good thing so far about this is the paint. I mean, not the paint job, is the articulation, which isn't even that great. The detail and paint jobs suck. So there's one more field that we can try to see if it'll make up for itself and try to make it halfway there. Size comparison. Boy, 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 are we heading in a bad direction. This is literally closer to the female MUTO size than the male's. And this isn't even the female size. The female's bigger than this. Like, what is this? This isn't a male MUTO. Like, you literally made these to come together. You even have like a special deal pack where you can sell them together. That's how I got them. Like, literally, $40 for the two of them. That means I spent $20 on both of them. This guy was well worth the $20. He's worth more than $20, even though he isn't my favorite figure. This guy, I wouldn't buy this guy for frickin' $5. Like, obviously, I knew that I was going into this knowing that he didn't have much detail on him. Only reason I got him was because he's a MUTO figure. That's the only thing I'll give this thing. And that it's actually got articulation. Size comparison absolutely sucks. I mean, if this isn't good enough for you, the actual figure made to go along with him doesn't fit, you know he's just already heading in a bad direction. Now we're going to go to our classic size comparison guest, Heisei Godzilla. Okay, like, sure, compared to Heisei Godzilla and how big he actually is, I'm pretty sure this is pretty close, so I'm guessing this isn't bad. So this is fine, if you're actually going to keep him at his regular size. Gigan, because I frickin' felt like it, so don't give me any crap. Gigan here. And I'm pretty sure that's decent. I'm pretty sure Gigan's a little bit bigger, but it's close enough. So that's okay. Of course, NECA figure, not much of a difference. And this wouldn't even be I would more recommend this pair over that one, because this guy's detail just makes this guy look even worse. So, finally, I have one last figure. One last hope for this figure. Will he actually successfully pair up with the giant NECA Godzilla 2014? What is our answer? Hell no! This guy was about this size compared to Godzilla 2014, if you remember him up on his back. But no, he's this size, not this size. He's this size. He is a little tiny midget of a MUTO, male MUTO. And male MUTOs are already midgets. Alright? Like this guy. This figure isn't. Literally the only reason that they're making any sales on this stuff is because it's a MUTO. That's it. And I hate to have to say that. But that's literally what it's getting to right now. So, yep, we had to pull out the big guns in order to actually get decently close. And even that wasn't close enough. So yeah, overall, would not recommend this figure if you're not a big fan of the 2014 movie. If you're a huge fan of the 2014 movie, you probably would have already picked this guy up, because you're like, yeah, some more Godzilla 2014 figures. But be warned, this is not a very good figure. But definitely pick it up if you want a MUTO figure and you can't wait for Bandai Creation to release theirs. If they're even going to follow through with it. Because, you know, we all know how Little Godzilla Anguirus, or 55 Anguirus and Mecha King Ghidorah ended up. And I'm actually going to hopefully release a video on that. There's a petition you guys can go out and sign to try to see if you can get them to release it. I signed it myself, but I'll try to see if I can get that back up. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, even though I was ranting the entire time about how bad this figure is, then please click the like button below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see and want to keep up to date with my channel, click the subscribe button below. I'm sorry, this is exhausting. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
What are we gonna do?
Oh my God!